Hey guys, so here's my honest feedback on having worked with Tommy and how I know him as a person. In the capacity of how I worked with him, I've worked with him on multiple offers. I've had the experiences, and I don't want to make it sound as corporate as it gets, obviously, but I got to know him just also outside of professional, of the professional scope, and I know that in terms of his work ethic. I think it is going to be very hard for me to find anybody else that matches it. I know one thing that he values tremendously, it's going to be that he wants to make sure that he believes he can provide value, which I feel, in my opinion, sometimes held him back from, coming out with a product that maybe wasn't as perfect as he would have wanted. But that's a difference. Now, in terms of how I know him and how he has performed in the past, I knew him always as a professional, keeping his word, always striving to be better, not necessarily jumping from one ship to another, but also confronting the challenges that he's had and taking full responsibility and ownership, and then figuring out a creative way to overcome it. And from the bad sides, there isn't really that many. At least I don't think I can think of. Maybe you have to ask him personally. But all that to say, I've known him as a person that has been striving to start his business for a while. One of the challenges I know that he's faced, and I think many of us face actually, is just knowing that you will be able to deliver something of value. And that is good if you're a client, because in this day and age, I feel like a lot of people just try and push anything, which is why, sales goals and marketing has been tougher and tougher with each year, because there's just a lot of fluff out there. And I know that he is not someone that fluffs and is actually taking action. So I hope this has been helpful.